Think about the last time you were at the mall with your child. You turned around, and your 2-year-old was gone. You remember how that felt? Let me tell you this. You were lucky. Not every parent is so lucky. Consider that nightmare for a moment. What would happen to you? What would you do? My name is Brandon Perrin. I'm a private investigator. My investigative team is like an elite military unit. Working as a team, we take on the cases that law enforcement can't solve. Amy is an expert in criminal investigation. Alan is a child recovery expert. Darren is in charge of security. Monica is an undercover operative. Brad is a forensic specialist. Ray's expertise is in field investigations. We're solving America's crimes, and all of the cases that we take on are real. We've got 2 new cases. Carmichael, this is a missing kids case. Our client is Tim Carmichael. His 2 children have been abducted by his ex-wife, Lori Carmichael, 28 years old. She's got 3 warrants for her arrest. Here's who we're looking for. Dahlia Carmichael, age 7, and Gabriel Carmichael, 4 years old, goes by Gabe. The kids were last seen with Lori in Chattanooga, Tennessee. These kids have been gone 283 days. We need to find them and bring them home. The nightmare that is happening to Tim Carmichael can happen to any one of us. His ex-wife took his kids and just left. He has no idea where she is. Tim Carmichael is like the all-American dad. Tim built his entire life around his children. That's why he does everything he does. It was for the future of his children. And now they've been taken away from him. Try to imagine what Tim Carmichael is going through, and the pain will overwhelm you. The last place that the kids were seen is where we need to start. Chattanooga, Tennessee. How you doing? Brandon Perrin, private investigator.
Nice to meet you.
Tim.
Good. Can we come in? Yes, come on in.
Can you tell me what transpired, how it unfolded?
My ex-wife, Lori Carmichael, and I divorced, and we both had joint custody of the kids. After the divorce, Lori started to fall into some drugs. She was taking LSD and was ranting to her friends about wanting to take the kids and go live in Costa Rica and live off fallen fruit. And a couple days later, you know, she did take off with the kids.
Tell us a little bit about your kids.
My daughter is named Celestial Dahlia Carmichael. She goes by Dahlia. She's 7 now. She was 6 at the time of the abduction. She's a very sweet and compassionate girl, and she likes to look out for her brother a good bit, and I love her to death, and she's my angel. Both of my kids are the love of my life. Gabriel is 4. He's just about one of the sweetest people you can meet. I miss the little things that you really take for granted. I miss things like hearing them run around the house. You know, my house is so quiet, and there are rooms to be so empty, and I miss everything about it. This is my daughter's room.
This is Dahlia. It looks like it was left exactly the way she was left here.
Gabe's room is right across the hall. He's your average boy. He loves blocks and trains, and I've actually woken up at night several times and felt like this has all been a dream, and I've actually gotten up to come in and check their rooms.
That's what we're here for. They could be anywhere. And they're with their mother. A mother who is on the run. A mother who has warrants out for her arrest. She's a fugitive. And from my experience, when you're on the run, you need a lifeline. Someone is helping her. We need to find out who it is. Tim told us that Lori spent a lot of time at a dive bar in downtown Chattanooga. So that's our best lead right now. In a case like this, going undercover may be the only way we're going to get information that we need.
Everybody's got their briefing document, correct? Tonight we're going to be going to our first insertion for the undercover operation, okay? I want to go through this by the numbers. Red team, Amy and Monica, you guys are all set. And then surveillance and security, Brad, Darren, and Mark. Basically, target address is going to be
a bar called the Watering Hole. This place is run by Mary. Mary was a best friend,
confidant and former employer of Lori, our prime target, the mother who's taking the children, okay?
Let me tell you what's going on here, what the thing about tonight is. The bomb's being dropped, okay? We have a $10,000 reward out. There's a reward poster. The father, he's going into the bar, and he's going to start handing out the posters, posting it on the wall. It's going to create a buzz. I want you guys already in there when the buzz starts. I want you to play drunk and loose, and you got it. Work them. If you see a stir over any people over, if they're talking about the posters, I want you to get close to hear what they're saying. If anybody's trying to make a call because they want to warn Lori in any respect, or someone who knows Lori, I want you to make note someone's making a call. You're all pros. You know what to do. If it gets stupid in there, get out.
Okay, it's coming up on our left.
Coming up. We just entered the zone. Blue team, break off.
We know this bar is a hangout for drug dealers.
We got a green light.
It's a dangerous place, and whenever you go in undercover, there's an element of risk. But when you're trying to get information from the people who may be protecting the person you're looking for, they're not just going to give it to you. Amy and Monica are undercover specialists. They are great at fitting in anywhere and getting people to open up.
Command 1 to B1. Male walking through the parking lot, checkered black and white jacket. The drug dealer. He's up to no good for sure.
I can't see anything.
I copy. Standing by.
C1 to B1, the posters are on their way.
Posters are on their way.
I can see the whole area.
Tim is entering the bar with the posters, and he's going to start handing them out.
Hi, my name is Tim Carmichael, and I'm out to recover my kids. My ex-wife, she's taken off with me. I'm Tim Carmichael.
Have you seen that girl on the poster? Didn't she used to work here?
Yeah, she does travel, has traveled with like the Rainbow family and stuff, and I know they do a annual gathering in Ocala.
What's the Rainbow family?
A bunch of hippies that camp out in the woods is a very easy place for people to hide from society.
Right. Come on, hurry.
That guy's like freaking me out.
That undercover operation led to our first big break in the case.
We have some huge information. We talked to Mary. Mary told us that Lori's traveling with the Rainbow family and there's a big gathering coming up in Ocala, Florida.
Lori's best friend Mary told us that she is traveling with a group of hippies known as the Rainbow family, and that she is heading to a major gathering in Florida.
Excellent. Thanks.
We're going to have to infiltrate that gathering, so Alan and Monica are going to travel ahead and start planning the operation. Every year, more than 800,000 kids are reported missing. Tim Carmichael's kids, Dahlia, age 7, and Gabe, age 4, they've been missing for almost a year. They've been abducted by their mother, Lori Carmichael. Alan Cardoza is a child recovery specialist, and I brought him in to help us try and crack this case.
Our undercover operation in Tennessee revealed that Lori is traveling with a group known as the Rainbows. According to one of our sources from the undercover operation, there's an upcoming rainbow gathering in Ocala, Florida. There's going to be hippies, there's going to be deadheads, there's going to be a lot of marijuana use. There's also going to be people using hardcore drugs and carrying concealed weapons. This can be a dangerous mission. We have found out that Lori is using an alias of Spring. So that's who we're looking for.
You guys are here for one reason. You're hunters, and she's our prey. And we're going to hunt her down on her own territory. Let's bring these kids home.
All right, guys, we're heading into the Ocala National Forest. You uncovered information that leads us to believe that Lori and the kids are going to be at this gathering. As soon as we hit those woods, you're hippies. We're going to hike in and become one of them, and we're going to try and find her. Once we're in, we're in. We're going to be undercover, contacting people directly, trying to